Wildfires are a natural and recurring part of Israel's hot and dry climate, shaping the landscape and testing communities every summer. During the long dry season, forests gradually lose their moisture and the fragile vegetation becomes highly flammable, waiting for a spark. Weeks without rain leave the ground cracked and brittle, while dry brush piles up and creates perfect fuel for fire. When a small spark ignites in these conditions, flames can spread across entire hillsides within minutes. Strong seasonal winds often carry the fire from one valley to another, pushing the blaze beyond natural barriers and making control nearly impossible. At times, flames jump across roads, streams, or even wide firebreaks, surprising firefighters and residents alike. Thick smoke rises into the sky and turns daylight into a strange orange glow that lingers for hours. For people nearby, the smell of burning wood mixes with ash, and the constant sound of helicopters fills the air. Some wildfires are contained within hours thanks to quick action, but others last for many days and require nationwide response. The longer a fire burns, the more forested areas are lost, leaving scars on the land that remain visible for decades. Entire ecosystems can be transformed by a single blaze, changing habitats for animals and people in the region.
Ahí se va a quemar una casa, ¿no? Mirá qué bárbaro. No, por lo menos que lo apaguen un poco.
When flames move fast, whole landscapes are altered before residents even realize the danger.
Ahí, güey, por el remolque, a un lado.
The hills around Jerusalem are among the most threatened, as their dense pine forests are both beautiful and extremely flammable. Whenever fires ignite there, nearby neighborhoods face the terrifying sight of flames approaching their homes and gardens. residents sometimes find themselves surrounded by smoke and forced to prepare for evacuation. Highways are often closed as the fire line creeps close to the asphalt, creating both danger and chaos for drivers. In the north, the Galilee region also suffers from frequent outbreaks of fire during extreme heat and wind. The rugged terrain makes firefighting difficult, and small villages often deal with heavy smoke for days. Wildfires there can cut off entire communities when roads are blocked or burned. Drivers on major highways sometimes see walls of fire on both sides of the road. The Carmel region has a long and tragic history with wildfires, and its residents never forget past disasters. Every summer, locals prepare for new outbreaks, fearing that history may repeat itself. Modern firefighting planes and helicopters help reduce losses, but the natural risk never goes away. Even with advanced technology, strong winds and high temperatures can overwhelm efforts in a matter of hours. Across the entire country, firefighting teams train year-round to be ready when the alarm is raised. Crews practice rapid deployment, knowing that minutes can make the difference between a small fire and a disaster. On airfields, water-dropping aircraft stand ready during high-risk days, prepared to take off at short notice. Ground crews create firebreaks and clear brush in advance, building defenses against flames before they start. When a forest burns, it can take decades before the land recovers its full green beauty.
Video kaydedemiyoruz ya arama sırasında bekle kapat.
Blackened hillsides remain scarred, often for years, before the first signs of life return. Slowly, shoots of grass and small plants emerge, signaling the beginning of renewal. But many trees never grow back, leaving entire areas permanently changed. Wildfires also affect wildlife, forcing animals to flee their homes in search of safety.
Misericórdia, Senhor, misericórdia, Senhor. O que está acontecendo, meu Deus? Misericórdia.
Birds scatter in the smoke, reptiles hide underground, and countless insects are lost. Habitats disappear in a matter of hours, and recovery for nature takes far longer than the fire itself.
Hostia!
The balance between fire and life is a constant struggle in Israel's forests.
Ah, que calor!
Communities near forested areas must live with this constant risk, preparing every summer for sudden danger.
De Comodoro se les quemó hace algunos años dentro de esos incendios cuando
Residents stock emergency supplies and stay ready to evacuate if conditions worsen.
Çık! Evleri boş! Çık! Evde kimse var mı ki orada? Allah billah ya. Evde kimse var mı? Araba kimin?
Sirens and alerts are common during peak fire days, and people learn to respond quickly. For many, it becomes a rhythm of life. Prepare, wait, and hope the fire does not reach them. Fires in Israel do not only affect forests, but also farmland and agricultural areas. Olive groves, vineyards, and orchards are sometimes consumed by flames, destroying months of work.
Ja, dat weet ik niet. Het lijkt echt bij iets van ons hotel, maar wij weten niet wat.
Farmers face heavy losses when fields burn, as recovery is slow and uncertain. Entire rural communities are disrupted when farmland goes up in smoke. The impact of smoke reaches far beyond the fire zone, spreading across cities and towns miles away. Ash drifts onto rooftops and cars, leaving a gray film on everything it touches. Air quality becomes dangerous, making it difficult to breathe, especially for children and the elderly. Major wildfires leave skies hazy for days, affecting life far from the flames themselves.
Está la gente allí, mírala. Míralo en el balcón.
In recent years, public awareness campaigns have grown stronger, teaching people how to prevent fires.
Mira cómo asomó.
Authorities remind citizens to avoid careless campfires, abandoned cigarettes, or burning trash during the summer. Simple mistakes can spark massive disasters that take weeks to stop. Prevention has proven to be the most effective weapon against wildfires. Schools also play a role in teaching fire safety, preparing the next generation to respond calmly in emergencies.
Allahu Akbar.
Children learn about the dangers of smoke and the importance of listening to instructions. These lessons reduce panic when fires come close to their communities. Preparedness helps save both lives and property when conditions turn dangerous.
Hombre, esto no es fuego, mira.
No, ¿cuántos metros tiene un árbol? 12 metros.
Every wildfire season tests the resilience of Israel's people and the strength of its institutions. Firefighters gain new experience each year, improving their tactics and strategies. Communities adapt to the changing climate and learn to work together. Even though fires return every summer, the response grows more organized over time. Helicopters play an especially important role in mountainous areas where trucks cannot reach. Pilots risk flying low over flames, dropping water or fire retardant with precision. Each mission is dangerous, but every drop helps slow the advance of fire. Without these aircraft, many blazes would grow far beyond control. Coordination between fire stations across the country is essential during large outbreaks. Teams from different regions join forces to contain flames that spread too widely. Without teamwork, the challenge would be overwhelming and impossible to stop. Firefighting in Israel has become a symbol of national solidarity.
Şu an müdahale ediyoruz.
Despite the destruction, forests remain a symbol of hope and renewal. After the first rains, green life returns to blackened ground. Nature begins its long healing process, showing resilience after disaster.
Caralho!
Even scarred landscapes eventually give way to new growth. Yet the challenge grows larger every year as heat waves become longer and more severe. Climatologists warn that wildfire risks are likely to increase in the future. Hotter summers and prolonged droughts make forests even more vulnerable. This means communities must prepare for more frequent and intense fire seasons. Tourist areas and national parks are also threatened by annual outbreaks. Visitors sometimes see plumes of smoke rising while traveling or hiking. Park rangers must balance safety with conservation, often closing trails during danger. The experience of nature becomes intertwined with the reality of fire. Still, resilience defines Israel's ongoing story with wildfires. Firefighters push forward through exhaustion and danger, knowing their work protects entire communities. Neighbors support one another during difficult days, offering shelter, food, and encouragement. Unity and determination remain powerful tools against disaster. Technology now plays a greater role than ever in fire detection and control. Drones equipped with cameras scan forests for smoke and heat signatures. Early warning systems allow crews to reach fires before they spread too widely. Every minute gained through technology can mean thousands of trees saved. Planes fly patrols during high-risk days, ready to intervene the moment smoke is spotted. Meteorologists track wind, humidity, and temperature, providing forecasts to guide fire strategy. Preparation is as important as the firefight itself, ensuring resources are placed in the right locations. Modern science now works hand in hand with traditional firefighting. Wildfires test both human strength and the endurance of nature itself. The scars they leave remind people of the cost, but also of resilience and recovery. Each burnt forest tells a story of destruction, yet also of rebirth. Israel continues to face this challenge year after year, adapting with courage.
Senti quel calore.
The footage shown in this video is intended to create a general atmosphere of events. Some clips are shot on real locations, while others are used symbolically for visual context. This channel is not an official news source, and the video is not intended to replace verified information from official sources. Always contact reliable agencies for the most accurate updates.
Pra trás não tem como passar. Olha isso. Todo mundo voltando pra trás não tem como passar.
Wildfires are a natural and recurring part of Israel's hot and dry climate.